Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Today I want to talk to you about the Baphomet. Alright. The Baphomet is basically a symbol. You can say a sigil. A sigil is basically a symbol. A sigil or a symbol is basically something that has an energy signal or energy signature, or basically has something that holds a certain type of energy, which you can use for your own rituals or manifestation, or just for everyday life. So that is what a sigil is, and that's what a symbol is. So a sigil is a symbol, and what's a sigil, family? It's a symbol that has a certain amount of energy, that has an energy signature, and we use to our advantage, basically. So the McDonald's sign is a sigil. I'm loving it. Boom. You can almost see even when you walk past McDonald's, the smell of McDonald's, it's like a potion, almost luring you in. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know that smell. You're like, there's a McDonald's here. You know, because it's a spell. You know, which is not. It's a great thing. It's a good thing for them. But we want to do good things for us, and how we can use sigils or sigils to our advantage as I don't want to talk for everyone, but as people that are on their spiritual journey, I would just say that, so it can reach a spectrum. So people that are on their spiritual journey, you could actually, you could use sigils, and you could use these sigils to your advantage, because these sigils have energy signatures. Everything's a sigil. So all these logos that you see, like Starbucks is a sigil. The logo of Starbucks. If you look at the logo of Starbucks, that's an ancient image of a woman, and that is, you could say, divine feminine, in a sense. So yeah, even Starbucks uses a sigil, and you know how everyone loves Starbucks. Everyone's lining up, going crazy over coffee that they can make in their house. You get me? But anyway, so what I'm trying to say to you, so yes, before I get distracted, this video is about the Baphomet. The Baphomet is a perfect symbol. It's a perfect symbol because it represents a lot of things. It represents the law of correspondence, which is up above, so below, so within, so without. So we have to remember that we have 12 universal laws, and one of the laws is the law of correspondence, which is a very important law, which I have a video about. I'm gonna go in depth with that later. But yeah, it's a very important law. Up above, so below, so within, so without. So whatever happens on the higher dimensions or the higher heavens happens there first, and then it's manifested into this third dimension. So we gotta understand that magic don't really happen in the third dimension. The process is done, but the magic is actually done in a higher dimension. It's actually done in the fourth dimension. It's already done. You know what I'm trying to say? Everything that you want, everything that you want to do, everything that you want to manifest or you want to achieve, it's already done. It's already happened. You know, we are multiple dimensional beings having the human experience. That's a fact. So if the work is already done, if the spell is already done, if the manifestation is already done, the ritual is already done, that's the law of correspondence, up above, so below, so within, so without, is the seats in the Bible. Let's go back to the Bible. The kingdom of heaven is within. Exactly. So why are we looking to outside sources, external sources, for happiness? It will never happen. If you're looking for happiness to outside sources, external sources, via religion, via celebrities, whatever it is, jewelry, motherfucking material shit, there's nothing wrong with appeasing your ego. Appease your ego to the max. I am your boom. Appease your ego. Get yours. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's your birthright. Get yours. But what I'm trying to say is very important. Appease your ego. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say is that we have to understand that everything is within. So you're not gonna be let's say joyful or bliss with material things, especially if you might be bliss if you ain't got the spirit, if you ain't come if you ain't adhered to no spiritual knowledge, you might be bliss, most likely, because ignorance is bliss. So if you ain't got no spiritual knowledge, you most likely be happy with material things. But even people that are bliss, they're not happy with material things. Look at the guy from Friends. Look at the guy, he passed away. I think he committed suicide, right? What's his name? Chandler Bing. I don't know his real name, but he committed suicide. You know what I'm trying to say? He had all the money in the world, but was he happy? You know? Quote unquote Robin Williams. I'm not going to go into the conspiracy about that, but he quote unquote committed suicide. So I don't think money is a manifestation of happiness. You know? But what I'm trying to say here, family, is that we have to look within. If your happiness is coming from an outside source, you're never going to be happy. You know what I'm trying to say? Happiness should be within, and it's a choice. I know people don't want to hear that, but it is a choice. It's your choice to be happy. It's your choice to be sad. I know what people are talking about, because I can talk from personal experience. It's definitely a choice, you know. But what I'm trying to tell you is, family, is that, and that is powerful, because if you can say I'm depressed, but when people say they're depressed, that means you're saying that you are not God. You are human, and I thought we were gods. So what is it? We're human or we're gods? So we gotta understand that if we're gods, we have to act like gods, and understand that the power is in our hands, and that's a beautiful thing, because that means we have the power. You know, if I can be happy, or I know people got real problems, but I'm just telling you that it's a powerful thing to have the power in your hands. You know what I'm trying to say, family? So we have, everything's a choice. That's what I wanted to say. But let's go back to the Baphomet. The Baphomet is basically a perfect symbol of, you could say, a sigil, because a Baphomet is not a demon. He's not the devil. He's none of these things. He's you could say, created by or worshipped by the Knights of Templars, or worshipped by a lot of people. Satan has done a good job of taking that and worshipping him and all that. I won't say BS, but you know, that's how they want to represent the Baphomet. That's cool, but the Baphomet is not to be worshipped. He's not the devil. He's not Satan. He's not Lucifer. He's none of these things. The devil is a deceiver. Anyone can be a deceiver. Your mom can be a deceiver. Your best friend can be a deceiver. A devil is anyone that's come to deceive you. Satan is a title given to a deity or a demon, or that's done a specific amount of negativity on the third dimension, and then you get the title Satan. So it's a title. The same way with Christ. Christ is a title. It means the anointed one. We are all Christ. We all have the potential to be Christ. So that is what Christ is. Christ means the anointed one. It's a title. Satan is a title. I don't believe in good or bad, but I understand the third dimension that we are in, and the third dimension that we're in, there's duality. You can't escape it. Good, bad, light, dark, it is what it is. So what I want to say is that, yeah, so Satan is a title, devil is a name, it's an adjective given to describe someone that's come to deceive you. Anyone that comes to deceive you is a devil. Satan is a title, as I said, given to a certain deity or demon that has done a specific type of negativity and has earned the title Satan. So that's what Satan, and it's a religion. We're not into religion, family. We don't have religion. Get out the groups, get out the religion. This is not what the time is. This is not the time. We're almost in 2026. It is not the time to be in any type of religion or groups. This is not what it is. So yes, and Lucifer is a beautiful extraterrestrial, a beautiful angel. And if you want to describe her physical vessel, her vessel would be a female, would be a woman, a beautiful woman. That's what Lucifer would be. So yes, that is basically the three. Satan is devil is a adjective. Satan is a title. Lucifer is an angel, an actual angel, highest angel in the highest dimension. So that is what Lucifer is. So yeah, next video. Alright, cool. Now I want to talk about the Baphomet. Since we talked about, we know what the devil is, we know what Satan is, we know what Lucifer is. Now let's talk about the Baphomet. The Baphomet is, as I was saying, would you call it, was worshipped by many fraternities, Knights Templars, Satanists, which is a religion. We're not into religion. So if you want to be a Satanist and join a religion, then you can do that. But the occult is not a religion. The occult means hidden culture. So in Latin it means hidden. So it means hidden culture. That is what the occult is. We've had many great occultists. Aleister Crowley, Madame Blavatsky. We've got a lot of melanin occultists as well. Bobby Hemmett. Shout out to the god Bobby Hemmett. He's probably the best. Personally, from me. But anyway, I don't want to go into a list of occultists. I want to talk about the Baphomet. So the Baphomet, would you call it, yeah? The Baphomet is, as I said, up above, so below, so within, so without. Is basically representing the law of correspondence, and you can see if you look at the Baphomet, his hands, or the hands are pointing up. When the hands are pointing up, the hands represent up above, so below. So it's up above, which is the higher heavens, and he's standing on the world. Like he knows something that you don't know. Like he's completed a mission, or he's completed a life mission that you have to complete. And he's like almost sitting on top of the world, on top of his throne, you know? On top of his throne, his crown, his dome, the kingdom, your crown, your seventh chakra, which is the kingdom, which is the heaven. So that is basically another symbol of what the Baphomet represents. So when his hands are pointing up, one's pointed down, up above, so below, and then he's got the erected phallus on his as the horns, which represents masculine, divine masculine energy, represents the masculine energy. And then he's got the breast, which represents feminine energy. So what does that show us? What does that tell us? And then of course you've got the upside down pentagram, which means that your house is in order. Because if you flip the pentagram upside down, it looks like the perfect house, which is meaning your house is in order, which is good. So the upside down pentagram is good, you want to get that. The pentagram is good, you want to get that, representing the 5 elements. Spirit, earth, air, water, fire, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, so yeah, that's what the Baphomet represents. Sorry family, I'm just about coming to the gym, innit? So I thought I'd just make this quick video for you lot, and you get me? So, but yeah, it's basically, that is the symbol of the Baphomet. So the erected horns, representing masculine energy, the breast, representing the feminine energy. Him sitting on his throne, mean completing the message. His throne, the kingdom, the 7th chakra, which is the higher heavens, which is what you have to go through the processes of the 7 mind centers to activate your Kundalini energy, and then internally activating your third eye, pineal gland. So this is basically what the Baphomet, that is what the Baphomet represents. He is the perfect man, you can say, or the perfect symbol. It's not something to be worshipped. You don't worship these gods, you don't worship these sigils. Not wrong, you can worship them if you want, but you are God. You have to come to terms with that. You are God. You're higher than the gods, and that's a fact. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not going to go into Gnosticism and the Great Mother Sophia and how we have the divine spark and all that. That's another video, but what do you call it? What I'm trying to say is that we are gods, and the Baphomet is not made to be worshipped at all. It's a sigil that you can use and you should be wearing to harness a particular type of energy. So your protection as well. That's a very powerful energy protection. And so yeah, that's the symbol of the Baphomet. It's the perfect man. Everyone should strive to be the Baphomet, or be like the Baphomet. He's perfect. He understands. He's very balanced. He's balanced. He's completed the mission. So that's what the Baphomet represents. Anyone's got any more to add on to that, write down in the comments and share with the family another perspective and symbolism of what you think the Baphomet also represents. This could be added on for all of us, because we are all part of the collective consciousness. No ego, or you can work with your ego if that's what you're on. If you're on the left hand path, you can work with your ego. It's cool. But yeah, man, drop the comments. Let me know what you lot have also, what you lot also think about the Baphomet, and your own. You might have your own interpretation of the Baphomet, which is a beautiful thing, and I'd love to hear it. Peace and love, family, man. I hope you lot having a peaceful day, a powerful day, a blessing day. I'm about to hit the gym. Peace and love. Ashe.